Hey guys, just want to share a video with you that I put together with me and a buddy who went smallmouth bass fishing a couple weeks ago. As you can see, the trip was overcast, cloudy, the temperature was 56 degrees. Wasn't real windy, the wind was out of the east about 5 miles an hour, and the water temperature was sitting around 48 degrees. And just put together here some clips I shot off my GoPro, off the boat and off my chest, and talk to you about some of the techniques and stuff and where we found the fish on this day. Wasn't greatest fishing, but we ended up getting some good film and some big fish were caught, so hope you enjoy. Since the water was sitting around 48 degrees, the first technique I tried instituting here was just putting on a crayfish colored and shaped plastic Texas rig, and we're fishing a sunken rock pile that we'd found a couple years ago, and just trying to find out where the fish were actually sitting. Like I said, the water temperature was cooler, and we thought, well, maybe they're a little bit sluggish, and I'm just, as you can see here, bouncing it off the bottom and just making it look and present like a crayfish scurrying across the bottom. The Texas rig plastic didn't seem to produce any fish, and I didn't get anything falling up to the boat as if they're sluggish or even looking at it. So I switched to a Rapala X-Wrap and just threw it up along shore, tried reeling it in at a general pace and then giving it a jerk to flash around, and nothing really was following that either, so I kept at it and decided to switch up tactics a little bit after that. My buddy Travis was using just a jig with a normal jig body on there, cast it out into the deep. I say he had a lucky cast on this one, but ended up finding this big old female out deep, and that's where we focused on for most of the afternoon after this fish was caught. After Travis found that fish deeper, we decided to move out a little bit farther. We were fishing about 14 to 16 feet of water, and I started using the Rapala DT10 crankbait that was in blue crayfish color, and all I started doing was just rolling it along the bottom, cast it out as far as we could because the water was clear, ripping it down a couple times, and then rolling it along the rocks, and that seems to where we get most of our bites doing this. Like I said, we moved out to 14, 16 feet of water, and just casting those crankbaits as far as we could. Travis was still using his jig. I started using the crankbait, as you can see here, that DT10, just slow rolling it. And this fish tipped the scales at 5.5 pounds, and she was 20 inches long. And I mean, we started targeting them fat females out there in the deeper water after that. Chris was just using a 1/4 ounce VMC Moon Eye jig, and hooked on there was a pearl white jig body, and he'd cast that out in that deep water, let it sink all the way to the bottom. And the two techniques he would use were just popping that jig off the bottom slowly, or once it hit the bottom, reeling it in a slow, steady retrieve. And as soon as he feel the fish bite the jig, he would let them take it just for a split second so they can get it in their mouths, and then he'd set the hook, and caught quite a few fish doing that. If you guys enjoyed the video and found some of the information I could provide to be useful and that you can use on your next fishing trip, please share the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I greatly appreciate it.